Hey girls, so I am so excited. There is this new training that I've just learned. It's called, we're calling it the 21 Day Challenge just because that's a cute name that we're calling it. But there is just a way to track your calls with your customers so that nobody falls through the cracks. And I'm so excited. The results that people are having with this are phenomenal. They are having explosive growth and they're having explosive growth in their businesses. And so I just wanted to share it with you. I'm going to start it. Susanna's going to start it. We're going to have amazing, amazing results. And so we want you to come with us and do it too. So if it doesn't matter, it's probably best if you're a brand new consultant and you're learning this right from the bat. Gosh, what I wouldn't give to have known this 5 years ago. But you know what? We just start it when we can. For seasoned consultants, it is perfect. Don't stress out about this. I am so excited, and I know you're going to be too. So this is something that you're going to want to take a couple of days to set this up. Take a couple. You can take today and set it up, or tomorrow. But the important thing is pick a day that you want to start this, because you're going to work it for 21 days consecutively. And so what I want to do, I want to tell you first that it is just 10 calls a day. 10 calls. It took 45 minutes today, and I had to talk to one lady for a really long time. So, could you get excited with having, at the end of this, a month of doing this, having 16 bookings for spending 45 minutes a day on your business? Could you get excited about that? Could you get excited with having 10 interviews after a month of working 10 calls a day? I know I could. Okay, so I want to tell you a couple of statistics first to just kind of get you excited about this. All right, so in contacting customers, they say it takes 7 times to contact a customer before you can tap out. Okay, 7 times. Are you contacting your customers 7 times? I'm not. I'm just telling you, I am now. Okay, 2% of sales happen on the first contact. Only 2%. How many of us give up after asking somebody one time? We're losing. 98% of your business is gone. 3% of the sales happen on the second contact. 4% happen on the third contact. And 81% of people say yes after the 5th contact with them. Are you kidding me? 81% say yes. When we give up on the second or third contact, we've lost 81% of our business. 81%. That's crazy. Okay. So we don't want to be stalkers. We're not going to be stalkers. That's not what this is about at all. I'm going to give you some scripts at the end. I'm going to attach them. You will see them. Use these scripts. They are proven methods that are working right now in the Mary Kay world. So that's what we're going to do, okay? 48% of the people give up after contacting them just 3 times. 48%. But if you hang on, you are in that group that contacts them 5 or more times, you're going to get 81% of the business, milking it out of there. Okay, so I want you to know that I have not been doing this at all, and I'm a little frustrated. My date book is a little piddly, if you will, and so I'm changing that. And what I want to encourage you is nothing changes until something changes. And so if you're frustrated with where your business is, you feel like you're working Mary Kay all the time and nothing's happening, why don't you give this a try? What do you have to lose to try for 21 days, 10 calls a day? I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? So what you're going to need first is you're going to need a date book. If you do not have a date book, go to your starter kit. There's an amazing one that Mary Kay provides us in your starter kit. I do not have one because I was a procrastinator and I needed one before the new one could get to me. So that's my fault. But I have one that is very similar. It has all the same features as the current date book does. But I encourage you to get that date book. And I like it because it's small. But anyway, this is what I have right now. You use whatever method works for you, whatever works. The important thing you need in your date book is you need a month at a glance, like this, where you can put all your stuff on there. See, mine's not very color-coded anyway. Isn't that sad? I've just not done it, but when you know better, you do better, so that's what I'm doing now. Okay, so you need a month at a glance, but you also need one that's got the day at a glance. The Mary Kay one has that, so you want to have something like this, where you have lines, spaces to write 10 names. That's what you need right there. And so what I did today is I just jumped right in. I was like, okay, I'm just going to jump in here and do it. And when I do it, it doesn't matter that it's not pretty right away. Hold on, I got to fix mine. Okay, so you're going to need a date book. You're going to mark in your date book. Decide when you want to start. Give yourself today, maybe tomorrow, whatever, but certainly by Monday, you should have day one. I suggest just when you get this, go for it, okay? I started today. You mark on your day at a glance, on your individual days, day one, this is my start. And then mark day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, all the way to 21. If you choose to take off Saturday or Sunday, that is fine. I am not. But I'm doing it for 21 days straight because it takes 21 days to create a habit. And that's what I want to do. Y'all see that bug? I want to make it a habit that I do this. And so I'm just going to try it for 21 days and see if my date book explodes. If you choose to take off a Sunday, then you need to add that day, like skip that day, like say Friday or Saturday is day 3, then Monday is day 4. Okay, just so you know where you are on this program. The reason that's important is explosive growth happens after day 10. Okay, so when you give up on day 7, you're going to come to your director and say, that didn't work for me. And I'm going to say, how many days did you do it? And you're going to say, I did it 7 days. And I'm like, I told you, you wait till 10. Okay, so trust me, try it. Okay, so you're going to go mark your day at a glance every day for 21 days. Then you're going to plug in any special in your thing. You're going to plug in any special things that you have. Days you can do parties, days that you can do days that you can have your meeting night, days that you have muffins and makeovers or whatever you have going on. Plug that in already. Okay, so people might not want to host a party for you, but they might come to an event and you can just plug them in there. Okay, so mark those off so that you know when you're calling people, you know where your work times are. Okay, now what you're going to do then is you're going to get a list of 30 names. 30. I said 30. If you are brand new and you've not facialed anybody, that's going to be an easy list to make, right? You just make a list of 30 names. If you're brand new and you've not done anybody, I suggest you make a list of 100 names, just because it's going to take you a while. So make a list of 100 names. Go ahead. If you have some customers, pull out the customers that you haven't contacted in 3 months, 2 months. Go ahead and pull those out. Make a list of 30 names. If you have leads, referrals, warm chat leads, people that you just haven't talked to yet, but you're like, I really want her on my team, go ahead and make a list of that. Okay, put her on there. Then what you're going to do is, so I started today, and you're going to take 10 names per day, number them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put their names. I put their phone numbers here. I just did. If they're not in your phone, put them in here. Write it down right here, because this is all you're going to need to make your calls. Don't make it have an excuse to say, well, I'm in carpool and it's at home on my desk. Don't do that. Okay, so 1 through 10, put your name, get your numbers if you don't have them stored in your phone. And then you're going to call and text, and the scripts are attached. You will see those scripts. And basically the script says, hey, I'm doing this new program and I'm so excited. I've picked 10 customers and you're one of them, and I'm going to offer you this, and isn't that amazing? Contact me as soon as you can and I'll go over all the details. Immediately after leaving a voicemail, because that's probably what you're going to get these times, but you have to call. You cannot just text. Okay? You have to call, even if you say, she ain't never going to answer this phone. He's great. Hello, I'm leaving a message, blah, blah. You read the script. Okay, immediately from hanging up, you send her a text. The text is in the script too, and basically it says, I just left you a voicemail, listen to it. Okay, so then I've highlighted her. So this little Jana, I did Jana, and I left her a voicemail, and I sent her a text, and so I highlight that in yellow. You're going to need some color pencils, some highlighters, whatever, markers, whatever you can. So I highlighted her in yellow. I called Kristen, voicemail, text, highlighted in yellow. Okay, Amanda, I called, and she answered, and I talked to her, and she booked a party. What? So exciting. Okay, Christy, she answered, but she wasn't interested right now, so I asked her if she needed any products, and we went on. Okay, Crystal, voicemail, text, she answered. I marked it in orange is answered. Pink is made an appointment. Okay, you're also going to need a blue and a green. I'm going to tell you what those mean. I didn't do any blues or greens today. A green means that a blue is if any of these yellows call me back, I highlight them in blue. That means she called me back. I did talk to her. Green means she is interested in doing a career chat. Okay? So that's what I'm going to highlight them as. All right. So this is my first attempt and my second attempt. I voicemail and texted. So those are 2 attempts that I've made with her. How many does it take? 7. Okay, so then I went ahead, and in the voicemail, I said, if you don't contact me back, I'm going to contact you in a couple of days. So guess what? I'm going to flip over. This is day 1. I've got day 2 and day 3 marked on here. There's my 30 names, 10, 10, 10. All right, so on Monday, I flip over. On Monday, I wrote down the yellows that did not call me today, have not called me yet. I'm going to write down their name, and then I put a little 2 by it, because that's going to be my second day contacting them. It's going to be my 3rd and 4th attempt. I'm going to voicemail and text. 3rd and 4th attempt, but it's day 2 of doing that. There's a text. There's a script for this, okay? Then, if they don't contact me from that, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to move her to day 7. Move her down 3 more days. Call her back. Voicemail, text. At that time, my last one is going to say, hey, Jana, if I have not talked to her, nothing's happened to her, nothing, she's not called me back or anything, I'm going to say, hey, Jana, this is in the scripts. Don't worry, don't memorize it yet. But basically, it's, I know you're busy. I'm going to contact you in a few months. Guess what I'm going to do at that time? I'm going to flip ahead in my calendar. 2 months. 2 months. Write her name down on one of my days, right? Call her. This is day, that will be the 1, 2, 3, 4. She'll have a little 4 by her number then. So I'll know I contacted her 3 times, 3 days, 2 months ago. This is the last time. If she doesn't get back to me then, she's probably not interested at all. I've contacted her 7 times. Y'all, if somebody contacts me 7 times, at some point I'm either going to call and say yes to them, or I'm going to call and say, I'm sorry, I'm not interested, or call me back this time, or whatever, okay? So it is amazing, amazing, amazing. So every time you call them, if you do not talk to them, you leave them a voicemail and you text. Call, text, call, text, call, text. I suggest you put this somewhere in your phone so you can copy and paste the text. Change the name, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. It takes seconds, guys, seconds. Remember, it took me 45 minutes today. It was the first time I'd ever done it. I was reading the script because I didn't memorize the script yet. It's my first day. And I had to talk to Miss Jenny about her deep wrinkle filler for a long time. And then we got into all kind of stuff, okay? So this is amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, so don't deviate from this system. Remember, you put your little number 1 the first day you've called them, and then you bump them. If you don't talk to them, you bump them up 3 days. Write their name on your list for that day. You're going to call 10 people that day. Put number 2. If they don't hear from them that day, bump them up 3 more days. Put number 3. If you don't hear from them then, it's 2 months, and put a number 4 by their name so that you know what script you're reading when you get to them. Okay? Isn't that exciting? Isn't that like, duh, why shouldn't we have been doing this anyway? Okay. I suggest that you keep the scripts, either print them out and keep them in your date book so that you have them at all times until at the end of 21 days you're going to be able to say this like in your sleep. But right now, print them out, keep them in your phone somewhere where you can like read them while you talk to them. Okay? All right. So, I think that's it. Okay. So y'all just think, when you have your referrals are going to go in. This is just 3 days. Your list of 30 is 3 days for right now. At the end of those 3 days, you're going to start recalling them. And then you're going to have a party, and you're going to have some referrals in there. So you start plugging those people in those days. Y'all, nobody will fall through the cracks. Nobody. We are going to have explosive, massive growth from this. We're going to have like $1,000 weeks coming out of this. We're going to have red jackets out the wazoo. It is going to be amazing. Are you not excited? I'm so excited. And so what I want you to do is contact me. If you have any questions, please contact me or your director. Let her know. Let us work out a plan for you. Let's do something so that you succeed in the way that you want to. And I believe that this is the answer to what we're wanting to do. Okay? So I'm so excited. Let us know if you're in or out. We're going to love you either way. I'm going to love you. Like, if you want to do massive growth, if you want to do just a growth, we're going to love you, okay? And so I'm so excited. Y'all go out and have a great day. And go get your list of 30 women now.